Now that I'm done playing football, that's the next stage in life for me. Obviously, I'm doing the broadcasting, but I'm also getting into the business side of things.
So I started working at a gym as a trainer, which evolved eventually in becoming the manager. And then I was asked to become a partner, and I borrowed $15,000 from my grandmother, who was kind enough to give it to me.
I'm Tony Gonzalez, former tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons.
Hi, I'm Mark Mastro, founder of New Evolution Ventures, and this is Win-Win. So I'm excited to get a chance to hang out with Tony Gonzalez today, because not only is he the man, he's a great guy and a lot of fun to be with. He's inquisitive and always trying to learn, and I really enjoy spending time with him. Hey, Tony.
What's up, buddy?
All right. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome. What do you think?
Beautiful space.
Well, what FitStar is, it's a virtual training app. You fill out a questionnaire on what your goals are, and it'll spit you out a workout. And I'm your virtual trainer. You'll see my face in there, and the results are amazing. It's changing people's lives. So when you started out back in 1981, is that what it is?
83.
83.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind the whole thing?
So there wasn't necessarily a lot of inspiration, because you didn't know what your path was going to be. When I first started, I don't think I had any plan. It was just you kind of began, I opened a gym and started working and started learning the business. I just had a lot of fun. There's a lot of young people in there. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. I probably blew 50 people's backs out trying to teach them how to exercise, not knowing exactly at that time what.
So you were a trainer when you first started?
Yeah, started off as a trainer. When I first started, I said, you know, my goal one day is to be able to make $10,000 in a month. That was it. If I could just do that, I'd be the happiest guy in the world. And when I got there, I was like, wow, I actually pulled that off. Okay, let's go to 15. And then I kind of set money aside. I didn't worry about money anymore. That was enough to pay the rent and take care of my insurance in my car. Then I was basically, let's pour everything I have into the business and grow it. And let's see just what we could do. I'd bring the key people in and say, okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to dividend out the capital that we've basically set aside here? Do you want to use it and grow the business and make it bigger? And almost always they said, let's grow. And it just kind of continued to evolve over time.
But I think what separates it is what you're willing to put into it. So, I mean, how was your routine?
I view that, you know, you put in the long day and the hard work. And so most of my days in the early days were 18 to 20 hours every day. You'd open the gym, you'd close the
18 to 20 hours.
I didn't sleep. I worked day and night to try and better what we were trying to do in the business. And I worked everybody else, harder than everybody else. I led by example. And I brought my team into me, and I motivated them to excel and do the best they could do in the time that they were there. I just looked at it as an upside-down pyramid. They didn't work for me, I worked for them. So I was available at any time for anybody with any question, anything that they needed to help train and develop them for success.
Going in, I had a pretty good rookie year. My second year, I dropped 17 balls, which led the NFL that year. And a lot of people in town were calling me a bust, saying he's got to get out of here. You know, we wasted this first-round pick on him. And I was like, well, I got to do something about it. And obviously, the way I've been doing things isn't working. So you always have to kind of figure out what inspires you. And I started going out there catching 100 balls a day. And I would catch 50 balls before practice. And looking back, it seems like, how stupid was I not to do this? But since I started that routine, it really changed me into the player I am today.
All right, Tony, Mark, you ready for this?
Ready?
This is one of our Workout Wednesdays. This is where the whole office tests new products, tests new workouts. So today we have FitStar 15. This is 15 minutes, 15 moves, total body workout. Think you got this? All right. Killing me, Tony. Oh! Killing me, Tony.
Burn. Let's go, Mark. Get it, Mark. Oh, that hurts. I got it.
You guys, you enjoy that?
That's great.
A little sweat going?
Yeah, a little too much.
Thanks for coming by, dude.
Thank you. Good to see you as always.
Thanks for having me.
Sweaty hug. There you go.
It was a great day. Thanks for having
you
us.
bet.
Well, we did FitStar. Now we're going to do UFC. Give you a chance to take a look at this big box and how we do mixed martial arts and train families and children and everybody who wants to look and feel like a fighter.
Nice. Well, that's me.
All right, let's take a look. So after I sold 24 Hour Fitness, basically looked to retire and take some time to kind of relax for the first time in my life, but we're still young, we're vibrant, let's go have some fun. So we put some money together and began investing around the health and fitness space around UFC and started to grow fitness again. It's a little over 40,000 square feet. It's got just about everything you want to do around mixed martial arts and then general training. And then, of course, we got the Octagon in the back. We'll head back there now and take a look.
The Octagon.
This is where you get some good training in.
One thing that I've learned in sports is that it's never easy, and you're gonna have a lot of setbacks. And I think that's kind of what makes you, I don't know, keep going, makes you try to achieve more. And is it the same way in business? Is that something that you think you have to have? You have to go through adversity in order to be the best, or is it smooth sailing?
Oh, it's never smooth sailing. Economy, you know, in 2008, the economy here took a pretty major hit, and retail businesses were hurt, but our business thrived. You know, Finis did phenomenally well because people didn't want to give up their ability to exercise, to get better, to get healthier, to clear their mind, to remove stress from their life. So we were able to perform very well, but there was a lot of stress around those times. But I think adversity is a big part of life. I think the people that have the ability to kind of push through adversity and have the wherewithal to withstand are those that excel and achieve. And do you ever feel like you're totally satisfied with your day? You won your game, you played great, you went home, you had a great night's sleep, you're just so satisfied that everything went perfect? Or are you the kind of person like me who's constantly dissecting, where could I have done better?
Yeah, and people have had that question before. It's a great question because you would think, okay, we won the game. I had 10 catches, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards, and you know, it's funny. You remember your losses way more than you remember your wins. When I look back and I think about my career, I always think about the heartbreak. It's the first thing that comes to my mind, and I don't know if that's a pessimistic way of thinking. I do that just because I want to get better. I want to make sure that doesn't happen again.
The same exactly. I'm constantly feeling those pieces I missed throughout the day I could have done better. And I think my wife and my kids sometimes are like, hey, Dad, are you paying attention? Because I'm still kind of going through and trying to digest what I could have done better.
All right, bud. Well, I just want to say thank you for coming by FitStar. Appreciate it.
Well, thanks for coming out to UFC. I thought we had a lot of fun at FitStar. I think Mike was trying to kill us in that workout, but we survived.
I'm glad you didn't make me fight or do anything like that.
Yeah, I was going to bring out one of John Jones, somebody to take you on, but we don't want to do that today.
I've had enough, man.
We got to get you on TV looking good.
I know. I appreciate it, man.
All right, thanks for coming out. Really enjoyed it.
No one gets to the corner office by sitting on the side, not at the table.
You're at the plate. We need to hit now. You win or lose today, and there's no tomorrow until tomorrow gets there.